Lulu take off?
Yeah. She's too thrilled about us being here, though.
Well, I'll talk to her about it. Hey, and by the way, now that I know you're a cop, I'm cool with you dating my sister, just as long as you treat her good, obviously, and do everything you can to keep her safe.
But, you know, Lulu's a great girl. Although I am not too sure how much she really likes me yet.
Really? We'll just have to wait and see. All right, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
I got a call back from Paris.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really, that fast? They got anything we can use?
Well, over the last 5 years, there have been a string of unsolved murders, duplicating staged crime scenes from Franco's art. The police suspect some sort of copycat killer.
So wait, what, the artwork comes out first, then the killing, or is it the other way around?
No, Franco creates the crime scenes in his art. And then later on, the real crime takes place. Somebody dies, and the body is posed the exact same way that Franco does it in his art.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're dealing with one sick puppy here.
The darkly...
Breaking and entering into a world-famous artist's studio doesn't seem like such a good idea.
Well, Franco never asked my permission to take weird photos of me and send them to people that I know, and just because I had sex with him doesn't give him the right.
They could end up on display in a gallery somewhere.
No, I mean they won't, because I'm gonna insist that he destroy all of them. He's gonna delete them from his camera, tear up the prints, whatever. Open.
Hello?
Franco, it's Maxie from the other night.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Solved murders. Each crime scene mimics one of Franco's works.
Okay, so Franco creates pieces that show violent crime scenes. Those scenes become reality, life imitating art.
Yeah, it's not a huge leap to think that Franco could be a serial killer. Franco's...
What are you doing?
Calling Lucky before this gets any weirder.
This isn't weird. This is artistic.
And weird.
Franco likes to throw people off balance.
You're seriously gonna stand here and tell me that this does not creep you out?
Okay, look, the decor could use a little work. I'll give you that. But calling the cops on Franco isn't gonna get us what we came here for.
Oh, so you're just gonna ask him to destroy a whole bunch of pictures of you, and while he's at it, do a crimson photo shoot. Wow, you don't expect much at all, do you?
Well, I won't be getting either unless I ask first.
Lexi, what is this?
Franco is a quirky guy.
This is all about Jason.
Which makes sense because Franco likes to use crime as a subject for his art, and there's not a bigger criminal out there than Jason.
Oh my God, Maxie, he's obsessed.
No, an artist needs to have a certain sort of detachment from his work.
Yeah, his sanity is clearly detached from reality.
Let's walk through this one more time just to see what we actually have. You busted Franco.
2003. He was a tagger, a nobody. The bus happened half a block from a major crime scene. Cut to 6 years later, the image of that original crime scene shows up on display in an art gallery.
Franco has a prior arrest. The booking number is CO77X. That same number gets spray painted on the street where Joey Limbo was murdered.
Joey Limbo's throat is crushed, his body's posed, which we now know is the signature of Franco's artwork. I mean, I don't see what else we need.
I don't see how we can get a warrant without blowing your cover. You know, and even if we got around that, there's no forensics tying Franco to Joey's murder. And then there's the added complication that Joey was already bleeding from a gunshot wound allegedly inflicted by Jason Morgan.
All right, so how do we come up with something to make this all stick?
Well, I'll contact the Paris police about the Brooklyn bust. I'll see if CO77X has turned up in proximity to any of their unsolved murders. I'll also ask them to keep a watch on Franco's movements in France. Beyond that, if we don't have any more solid evidence, this case could be stuck in neutral.
You, and why are you here?
We're looking for Franco. Who are you?
Someone with a key. I didn't need to break into Franco's studio.
You're Jillian Carlisle. I recognize your voice. We've talked on the phone before. I never thought I would meet you in person. Look, if you're calling Franco, could you please tell him that Maxie needs to speak with him?
Yeah, Maxie who? I'm sure the police will want to know.
You should have let me call Lucky.
No, I'm Maxie Jones. I work for Crimson Magazine. We've actually spoke on the phone about a dozen times. This is my coworker, Lulu Spencer, and we just came by to have a little chat with Franco.
No, don't hang up. I want to... It's inappropriate for you to be here.
Well, the door was unlocked, and I have a personal relationship with Franco.
If that were true, you'd know that Franco's gone back to Paris. Look, the fact that your magazine sponsored my client's show does not give you free rein to break into his studio. So I'm warning you, back off, or I'll be forced to tell Kate Howard about your behavior.
Whoa, hey, lady, sorry. Maxie has some unfinished business with Franco, so if you want to start this, you'll actually be on the losing end of a very public battle.
Lulu, it's all right. You know what? I don't want any more trouble. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
If Franco left town, I don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, I get it. Maybe Spinelli won't have to find out about your one-night stand. You can pretend it never happened. You were saying?
I know all those pictures and articles of Jason made Franco seem pretty obsessed, but we don't even know if Franco's a real threat. And like his agent said, he's in Paris now, so.
Well, if he's in Paris, why is his agent still here? And since when has an agent ever said anything remotely true about their client?
Okay, maybe I should tell Jason about this.
Bye.
I stuck around after Lucky took off.
To scare the crap out of me?
No, to explain why we appropriated your apartment for police business. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just the reason I was that jumpy is that I was already freaked out.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. Maxie convinced me to do something stupid.
Oh, how stupid.
Maxie's idea of damage control is taking something that's bad and making it worse, and I knew better than to go along. I should just learn to tell people no.
Well, you tell me no all the time.
But you never listen.
Yeah.
What if Maxie was the one who walked in here? She should be the last person to find out that you're undercover.
Unlike you, who I trust with my life.
There has to...
I am a little worried Lucky might end up blowing the cover.
He wouldn't do that. He's smart.
No, I know he's smart, but he's so relieved that I'm not in the mob that he's acting way too cool about you dating me.
Oh, for starters, my brother doesn't get to decide who I date. And more importantly, that doesn't matter because we're not dating.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty positive.
Oh, that's my mistake then, because I was just judging by all the hours and hours we spend together, and sometimes we kiss, and there was that night we spent the night together.
I was unconscious.
That's details. Well, as long as, for future reference, you let me know when we are dating.
Really? Well, that's easy because we won't be.
Oh. All right, well, thanks for clearing that up.
Okay.
Okay, well, good night. Person that I'm not dating.